3, 2, 1, go. Monday night college basketball action, Big East Conference play. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Going to take a look at the Notre Dame Fighting Irish versus the Pittsburgh Panthers at the Peterson Event Center in the Steel City. Panthers established as 10.5-point home favorites in the market when the number came out on Sunday afternoon. That number has dropped down to 10 in some spots, while the total has been the real mover from 124.5 to 123.5. When you look at the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, they've won 3 of 5 games in the month of February. They're coming off a 71-54 setback to the Providence Friars as 2-point road underdogs, and they played 3 overtime games during the month of February, and all the talk is about how this team is possibly running on fumes right now. Not very good when you're about a month out from the NCAA tournament. Both teams have identical overall and Big East records, 20-6 overall, 8-5 in conference play. That is one of the reasons that I was a little alarmed by the fact that they are double-digit road underdogs, the Fighting Irish. So I had to find some reasons to back the Pittsburgh Panthers, and I think I have, and also some reasons to fade the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in this spot. The Fighting Irish have won 4 games straight in this series. That is their longest winning streak versus the Pittsburgh Panthers since the series started, with all 4 of those going under the total. And also, if you're looking to back the underdog, they were underdogs, the Fighting Irish, in all 4 of those games against the Panthers during that current win streak, including getting 10.5 points in their victory at this facility the last time they visited the Steel City. 5 games remaining in conference play. This is usually where Mike Bray's club really turns it on. They are 23-7 the last 6 seasons over the last 5 games in conference play, and they are also 5-4 straight up and against the spread as road underdogs of 6.5 to 12 points over the last 2+ seasons. When you look at the Pitt Panthers, 7-3 in their last 10 games, they're also going to be looking to bounce back from a setback. 79-61 losers to the Marquette Golden Eagles as 2.5-point road favorites. They were really overvalued in that spot. There was no way that they should have been favored by 2.5 points against a good quality team on its home floor. So definitely a gift if you cashed in on that one on Saturday. They went over the total of 125 in that game, but it's important to note that the Panthers have fallen short of the total in 4 of the last 5 games. A lot of that has to do with the fact that the offense is struggling right now. 62.6 points per game on average over the last 5 contests, and they've only managed to average 52 points during their 4-game losing streak against Notre Dame. 84-11 straight up in their last 95 home games, 35-9 when hosting conference opponents on this floor. It's been noted time and time again, one of the better home court advantages in the entire nation, the Pittsburgh Panthers at the Peterson Event Center. 3-1 straight up and against the spread when playing on 1 or less days rest. This is the quick turnaround. A lot of teams, a lot of coaches talk about it, playing on that Saturday and then coming back to play on Monday. 3-1 straight up ATS in that situation. This will be Notre Dame's 10th game in this situation of playing on 1 or less days rest. So once again, this team may be running on fumes. They may need a few extra days to really get back on track. 10 players average 11.4 minutes per game or more for the Pittsburgh Panthers, one of the deeper benches in the entire country, and they've outscored their opponents by a 684 to 376 margin in reserve scoring this year. When I handicapped this game, Notre Dame 0-11 ATS in their last 11 Big East Conference road game losses, while the Pittsburgh Panthers are 14-5-1 in their last 20 games when playing on Monday. And like I said, this is that unique Big Monday situation, and the Pittsburgh Panthers have played quite a few of those in the Big East Conference play over the last few years. So definitely that trend carries some weight with me. So I'm going to pick the Pittsburgh Panthers -10 against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish on Monday night. This has been another edition of Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com, and you can follow me for any further information on Monday's college basketball board. Follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. Cut.